As you build and manage your project, you'll probably end up reorganizing the tasks in your task list. You can change their outline levels, move them to a different summary task, or delete tasks you don't need. If you have similar work in different portions of a project, you can copy tasks too. Well, changing the outline level depends really on where a task is in the outline. For example, identify costs is a summary task, and it has a subtask, identify additional costs. Well, if I select the identify additional costs, and then on the task tab, click the outdent task button, it pushes that task higher in the outline, and you can see now it's at the same level as identify costs, so identify costs is no longer a summary task. If I decide that I want identify costs to be part of the choose new location summary task, I can then indent that one. So I go up to the task tab and click the indent task button. And now identify costs is part of the choose new location summary task. You can also move tasks to another location in the project. For example, let's look at the prep phone system task. It turns out that really needs to be down under Setup Services. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'll click the white triangle so I can see all the subtasks. And then I'm going to select the tasks, the summary task and its subtasks. And now you can see that the pointer changes to a four-headed arrow, and that tells me I can drag these tasks somewhere else in the project. So that's what I do. I start to drag down. And you can see this horizontal gray line tells me where a project's going to drop these tasks when I let go of the mouse button. So once I get underneath the Setup Services, I let go of the mouse button, and the Prep Phone System Summary task and its subtasks show up under Setup Services. You can also copy tasks from one place in the project to another. Let's go back up to the top. In this case, I'm going to click the task name cell for review requirements with management. It turns out, because I just selected the task name cell, if I go up to the clipboard and click copy, all it's going to copy is the task name. But that's not what I want. I want to copy this entire task. So to do that, I click the task ID cell and then click copy. Now, I'm going to go down to the very bottom of the project. I click the task ID cell for the first blank row, and in the clipboard section, click paste. And sure enough, there's the copy of the task, and it has all the values. Well, in this case, it's no longer review requirements, so I'm going to edit that name. Maybe it's reviewing the project. So now I have a copied task with a new name, but it still has the other values. And I can change any of those if I want. The other thing you can do is delete tasks. Well, if you have a regular task, not a summary task, the easiest thing to do is to click the task ID cell and then press delete on the keyboard. And the task goes away. Well, what about deleting a summary task? If I click the ID cell for post move, which is a summary task, and then press the delete key, this dialog box pops up, and it asks me, and it says, well, do you want to continue and delete post move and its subtasks, or do you not want to delete any tasks? Well, all I want to delete is that summary task, not its subtasks. So I'll click cancel. And the solution here is to move the subtasks to the same level as post move. So I select them all, go back up to the task tab and click outdent. And now that they're all at the same level, post move is now a regular task, not a summary task. That means I can click the task ID cell and press the delete key. But I want to show you one other thing about delete. Let me select the task name cell instead. Now when I press the delete key, you can see that the task name goes away, but this X indicator shows up. And that tells me I have a couple of options. So I click the down arrow, and I can see two options. Well, delete the task name is selected because, that makes sense. I selected the task name cell, so maybe I want to delete the task name and type a new one. But in this case, I really want to delete the task. So I just select that option, and the task goes away. Project has plenty of tools for organizing your task list. You can use them anytime you want, during planning, or once the project gets underway.